Take a look at the tail of the tape, and 41, 39 years of age, but never ask a woman how old she is. 8 centimetre height advantage, 3 centimetre reach advantage, both in favour of the champion, Viviana Ruiz. Here we go. 10 2-minute rounds for the WBA Oceania flyweight title. It is Viviana Ruiz, the champion, in the white top, blue trunks, and it is Louisa Hawton in the purple and the black. She is the challenger.
Yeah, one of the more intriguing matchups on the fight card tonight, Andy. Obviously, both girls actually bang. They've actually got big knockout records for female boxers, and especially light female boxers. So it'll be interesting to see if this one actually goes the distance.
Two very talented young women. For Lulu, great to see her fighting back here in Australia. Her last 7 fights have been international, 5 in the US. She's been to Japan, she's been to Thailand. Great to see her back fighting in Australia.
Yeah, you're right, but Viviana's also very well travelled as well, obviously fighting back in her native country, Colombia, a few times, and she's been abroad quite a few times as well, so she's no stranger to those bigger nights as well, so tonight won't faze either girl.
This is something Louisa Hawton has always wanted as well. Hasn't fought in person since 2015.
Wow.
So she's always wanted to come back and fight in front of her home fans and for a title as well.
Speaking to Viviana Ruiz yesterday after the weigh-in, and she credits her journey in boxing. There was back in Colombia. She did a lot of sparring and mentoring work with Angry Ange. Angry Ange, a Facebook sensation over there. Huge on social media. And Viviana followed the advice from Angela, no relation, but followed the advice of Angry Ange and moved into the boxing and has done a terrific job ever since. From Facebook to the ring, and smiles. These two were a bundle of energy yesterday at the weigh-in. Really easy to promote, Brett, and as media types, it's something you and I are continually battling with in terms of how can we be different, how can we attract a wider audience. These two, delightful to deal with, and they're terrific stories to the beyond the sport, boxing or sporting public.
Yeah, it's a sensational story as well. You called it perfectly as far as the weigh-in, the press conference. Such great personalities as well. Interesting dynamic in the corner. You've got Angelo Hyder in the corner for Louisa Hawton, but in the corner for Viviana Ruiz, you've got Andrew and Jason Maloney. So obviously interesting dynamic there with obviously Angelo Hyder, the head trainer for the Maloney brothers for a number of years.
Staring across the ring at one another. 10 rounds, 2 minutes each round with the 60 seconds in between. Louisa Hawton in the purple. It just appears she's a smile tattooed on her face the whole time, and she'll drop Ruiz in just the second round.
And she's known as Bang Bang for a reason. I said in the opener, these girls can both bang for their weight, and straight away Louisa Hawton has put her on her backside.
Both smiling as they go about their work.
Another good right hand there from Hawton over the top. And she's smiling in there. She's really enjoying herself.
Coming up 2 weight classes as well, gentlemen. How good is that for that power?
Yeah, certainly, yeah.
Gee, she suffered significantly with no fights during COVID, really. For Louisa Hawton, 0 fights in 4 years, and sure, there were other people around the world that suffered much larger loss, but like a lot of athletes, came at the wrong time and just stopped her career stone cold.
I think it's a challenge for all girls in Australia, to be honest. I mean, obviously, Viviana Ruiz, this is her first for 2024 as well. So it's just hard to stay active, especially as a female fighter in Australia, because the pool is not there, unfortunately. Let's hope it changes in future, but at the moment, it's just not there. You see Viviana trying to get back into this round. She's starting to the body, finishing to the head. She's willing.
Nice head movement by Hawton.
Yeah, very much so.
And when somebody moves so much, you should be jabbing to the chest, because that never moves, Andy. And one thing right now is she's trying to get the jab off Ruiz, but she's just missing all the time. So if she jabs to that chest that doesn't move like the head, all of a sudden she'll find her mark. And then after she finds her mark, she can come through with her big right hand. See some replays of that second round, and it was a big one for Louisa Hawton, because she caused that knockdown. 10-8 round straight in the book. Still plenty of time in this contest, so Ruiz can definitely find her way back into this contest, but a really big exclamation mark that round from Bang Bang Lulu.
Interesting on the replays there, Nathan. It was actually some good punches that were landed by Ruiz, but again, it was Hawton that landed the knockdown, which obviously dominated the round. A couple of Wonder Women in the corner as well. Louisa Hawton is a previous winner of a Wonder Woman award at a women's luncheon, and Shireen Dindar is obviously helping her in the corner as well, as a recipient of the same award this year.
Here we go, round number 3 for the WBA Oceania Flyweight title, a regional belt as sanctioned by the World Boxing Authority. Tap, tap, Lulu, tap, tap, Lulu. There are the instructions we're hearing from the blue corner, and Angelo Hyder, the principal there.
And Ruiz's corner hasn't caught up yet, but she keeps on continually circling to the left-hand side. So if Ruiz just throws over that right hand, more likely than not, she's going to catch her, but she just keeps on circling left.
Only tiny, the pair of these women. Gee, they're generating some power. You can hear the shots, especially those body shots, echo around HBF Stadium. Horton still smiling.
She does that in all her fights, doesn't she?
It's amazing, yeah.
Oh, dancing out to the ring just to start, Andy. I mean, obviously, that was, you can see the showmanship in Louisa Hawton. She's here to entertain, and that's exactly what she's doing. Already causing that first knockdown and putting on a show here for the audience.
Mentioned before, Nathan, again, if she circled around the right way, that Viviana Ruiz could land the right hand, but Horton's just so hard to hit, isn't she?
Yeah.
Well, she's not engaging. As soon as she finishes her punches, she's getting out of harm's way. She's stepping out far enough that Ruiz can't hit her. But, you know, that's obviously the role of her, is to break that distance, is creep up with that front foot, and then all of a sudden start cutting off the ring. You can't just keep on chasing your opponent around the ring, because you'll be hitting air all night. You just got to cut off the ring and force them to the corners.
Closing stages of round 3. It's been another exciting one.
Yeah, it has been, and varied as well. Varied in terms of momentum shifts. Varied in terms of the punches. Both girls coming into the contest with a lot of angles, a lot of different punches in their kit.
To see some replays of that third round, it was a really good one for Hawton once again, getting off the better shots in that round. Once again, just having her way, just keep on circling the same way, but she's getting away with it, and why not? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, and at the moment she's having success.
See, at the end of that round that Louisa Hawton went to referee Gary Ingraham and said there was a headbutt in there, and Gary Ingraham acknowledged that he saw it. So let's hope that it got the best in the business in the corner with Angelo Hyder with the swelling.
Gary Ingram calling the two ladies into action. Blue corner just a little late in getting out of there after the second score. This is round number 4. Feels like they're going 3 minutes around. They're only going the 2. Nice two-punch combination from Hawton. The right hand is working. We saw that certainly in round number 2. Gee, she's smooth, isn't she?
Yeah, and what she's doing, Andy, she's controlling the distance. Yeah, she's only fighting when she has to, because she's out of harm's way. And all of a sudden, when she wants to engage, she gets in and then she gets back out. And Ruiz is not adjusting yet. She's not cutting off the ring, and she's not closing that distance to be able to get her own shots off.
What's incredible about the performance so far in Hawton is that, again, yes, she did have a fight this year, but it only went one round.
Yeah.
And she hasn't been in the rings before that since 2019. It's quite incredible.
She would have loved the victory earlier this year, no doubt, Brett, but gee, she probably would have loved a couple of extra rounds, and it probably would have been more beneficial for her. But as I said earlier, a lot of people within the sport really struggle with COVID, interrupting their career, getting rounds back. It's almost like starting again, all over again for so many of these boxers. You wouldn't know it looking at Louisa Hawton at the moment, though. The first 4 rounds have been terrific. She wears a nice left hand at the end of that.
Well, finally, Ruiz got close enough to throw the punch. That's why as soon as she was close enough, she landed.
Ruiz playing the counter boxing role almost at the moment, but it's certainly Hawton that's the initiator. Seeing the punch as well, slipping both sides there.
Two-punch combination there, an uppercut and a right hook. Both paying dividends for Hawton as she really turns on the heat here in the final stages of this round.
She's having fun in there.
Isn't she? Good round for Louisa Hawton. Bang, bang, Lulu. Going bang, bang.
A stunning end to the 4th round for the girl in purple, Louisa Bang Bang Lulu Hawton. When she turns it on hot, and you can see some replays of that round, controlling the distance once again throughout that whole round. Out of harm's way, you can see punching at air was Ruiz, not close enough to her opponent. A couple of times when she gets in the distance, finally she gets her shots off. But for the majority of the round and for the fight, it's been fought at Louisa Hawton's distance.
Mentioned before about activity, Andy. Look, Viviana Ruiz has been more active in the ring over the last few years than Louisa Hawton. And Hawton has actually just said this is a mixture of unfinished business and a comeback. Don't call it a comeback, she said.
Don't be mistaken, but she is the more experienced of the two. Obviously, two-time world champion. She's won the WBO light flyweight title. She's won the WBC atom weight title. So, yeah, she's the far more experienced out of the two.
The 2-minute rounds feeling like 3 minutes for us, but probably still 4 minutes for the girls. Really high energy, and they have been literally standing where they are now since the start.
And just that distance control once again from Louisa Hawton. You can see she's just playing at the moment, punching when she wants to and engaging when she wants to.
Yep.
Good right hand over the top once again. And they're back on the jab. Doing everything perfect is Louisa Hawton, and really enjoying herself. You can see my mouth wide open, smiling throughout the whole round.
Confidence is high, hands are a little low for mine at times, but she's obviously feeling comfortable.
I'm with you, but Andy, for me, you always practice perfect because you're only one fight away from a potential world title, and you probably can't get away with what you're getting away with tonight.
Yep.
So all of a sudden, if you're practicing the wrong thing, that becomes natural.
Yep.
And you might get caught up in the bigger fights.
Well, you're one fight away from potential world title, but you're also one punch away from being denied.
Correct.
And if the hands are down, started bad habits. Ruiz just looking a little uncomfortable, a little flustered at the moment. Largely because Bang Bang Lulu is just full on. She doesn't stop moving, doesn't stop throwing hands.
And mixing up well between the body and the head. She's adjusting the height. You can see ripping down to the body, then finishing to the head, and then getting out of harm's way. Another perfect round for Hawton.
Ruiz did end that round strongly, but I agree with you.
Yeah.
I thought that Louisa Hawton had another good round there.
You see some replays of that 5th round. It was rinse and repeat. The distance control from the girl in the blue corner has been second to none. Ruiz very game. You can see getting a shot off here and there every now and again, but just not enough. The movement just too much for her.
Andrew and Jason Maloney in the corner for Viviana Ruiz.
She's caught the smiles as well. Look at that.
These girls are all about fun in there, aren't they?
Aren't they? We've got a different definition of fun.
Yeah, we're having it right here, gentlemen.
Yeah, you got it. Round number 6, 6 of 10. So the second half of this fight just beginning now. Viviana Ruiz is the champion in the white and the blue. Louisa Hawton in the purple is the challenger. And for mine, well on top. In control at the moment is Louisa Hawton.
Nathan, you mentioned it as well. So much on the line in this fight. You heard it in the introduction that Ruiz is the WBA number 2 ranked fighter in the world. It was only a couple of days ago. She's been elevated to number 1 position. So much on the line in this fight.
Oh, certainly. And obviously, being a 2-time former world champion as well, all of a sudden she'll climb those rankings so high. She'll take her position straight away. And don't be surprised if her next fight is for a world title.
And she wants it here in Perth. That's she's always wanted that.
Well, why not? An unbelievable atmosphere here, an unbelievable stadium. It's jam-packed here, and the atmosphere is electric.
It is a terrific place to attend and watch, or watch on TV the fights. Circling around to her left. Good right hand from Ruiz. Certainly not gone yet. She keeps attacking with that right hand, keeps missing though. It's not quite a hook, it's not quite a straight punch, it's that old bolo punch.
Good body shot there from Hawton. And there's a right hand there from Ruiz. That was a good punch.
Some more positive signs for Ruiz over this round. A good straight right hand there.
The output's starting to increase, Andy.
Yep.
And they're starting to engage a little bit more. I think Hawton's becoming a little bit more comfortable, and with that comfort, she's getting closer to her opponent, and all of a sudden, Ruiz can start hitting her.
Round number 7 coming our way.
You see some replays of that previous round, and that round was number 6. A boxing clinic overall by Louisa Hawton. It was a better round from Ruiz, obviously getting closer to her opponent, scoring sometimes. She just needs a little bit more of that in these closing rounds.
You're right, Nathan. Again, there was a couple of good moments for Ruiz, especially in the later parts of the last couple of rounds. But again, the output and the accuracy of Hawton is there to put on show.
Here we go, round number 7. Big shout out to the West Australian state government through Tourism Western Australia. You can find Western Australia on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at Western Australia. You can find the hashtag WA the Dream State and check out what is on offer, because there is many and they are terrific. So many experiences can be had here in the beautiful West. The experience at the moment for Bang Bang Lulu Hawton, nothing but smiles.
And I don't want to keep on harping on, but 90% of the time, she's continually tracking to her left, and it still hasn't been caught on by Ruiz. You can see, just it opens up that right hand straight away. If she's close enough, she's good enough. But all of a sudden, they haven't caught onto it. So Lulu just keeps on doing what she's doing. She's getting away with it.
The message might come as a reminder at the end of the round again, you need to step it up sort of message, isn't it, Nathan?
Yeah.
Well, you need to step it up and you need to start cutting off the ring. Right now, she cannot win the fight. She's losing every round.
Well, she for mine, she needs a stoppage
100%.
to win this fight. Even if she dominates the last 3 rounds, she's behind on the judges' scorecard.
The only thing that worries me when saying stuff like that was 2 losses on Louisa Hawton record. One of those was a robbery, so she's only got really 1 loss on her record. So you never know what judges see, hey, gentlemen.
Yeah, 100%. It was a good right hand there from her as well to finish off the closing stages of the 7th round. Impressive performance from the girl in the blue corner. And what an experienced corner she has with Angela Hawton, getting all the best instructions throughout the 1-minute break. We'll see some replays of that 7th round. Look how comfortable she is, just smiling throughout the whole duration of this fight. Controlling the distance, controlling the pace, and the shot selection is unbelievable. Mixing it up to the body, to the head, and just scoring at will.
I just love her movement, the way that she's getting out of that danger that you spotted, Nathan, and she just hasn't been there to take that shot. Adam Wills, Angelo Hyder, Shireen Dindar in the corner for Louisa. Bang, bang, Lulu Hawton.
Ruiz and Hawton, we continue into round number 8. An enjoyable matchup thus far, high energy. And a really good performance from Hawton.
You can see something, can't you, Nathan?
Oh, well, yeah.
We're going in circles?
Yeah, it's left circles. It still hasn't been picked up, and it's potentially an experience thing, or I don't know, but yeah, it should have been picked up by now. Just continually circling to that left-hand side.
Yeah, the comments from Angelo Hyder, let her make the mistake.
Yeah.
Hear those comments, Andy.
Yeah, he's never backward in coming forward. Angelo Hyder, must be something in the name.
Perfect description of the great man.
Yeah, he doesn't mince his words, that's for sure.
Still remember the night that I was commentating and he started slapping the bear, Big Bobby Mirovic, in the corner with 1 round to go in the Australian heavyweight title fight. Greatest entertainment I've seen.
That's a good punch by Ruiz, even though Angelo said it was a good punch by Hawton. It was probably a good punch from Ruiz.
I agree. That was her punch, that one. So I don't know what he was trying to say there. He's trying to play sneaky buggers with the judges, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think he has to at this stage with 30 seconds remaining in round number 8. Next up, Steve Gago and Blake Minto. Then our main event, Alex Winwood and Thamanoon Mayatrong. What an opportunity that is for young Alex Winwood.
Generational talent.
Last couple of seconds and still heading in circles here of the round number 8. We got 4 minutes remaining.
See some replays of that 8th round. Once again, rinse and repeat. More of the same. A good right hand then from Ruiz. Scoring over the top of the jab of Hawton. But for the majority of the round, it was just more of the same.
Speaking about more of the same, Andy mentioned about 4 minutes left in the fight. What are your thoughts about women in 2-minute rounds? Because you've seen mixed reactions out there. 3-minute rounds or 2-minute rounds?
Oh, I think if they had the opportunity, they would want to fight 3-minute rounds. And that's the honest truth. Obviously, they're forced on to fight the 2-minute duration, but you can already see on an international level, lots of girls up in arms saying, why not? We want to fight the 3-minute rounds as well.
Two sides to this debate, two very passionate sides to this debate. I've got a suggestion. I think we should be trialling a 2-minute 30 round and see what it looks like. And if it looks okay after 18 months or 2 years, let's go to 3. There's no rush in anything we should be doing for the women.
I haven't heard that before, but I like it.
It's something a bit different.
I like it.
I think the most exciting thing for a fight fan is that last minute usually, because that's when fatigue sets in.
Yep.
We're missing that sometimes with the girls because they're so fresh and they're continually moving like Lulu is doing here tonight. But with that extra minute, all of a sudden fatigue sets in. When fatigue sets in, your feet slow down and you get closer to your opponent and they start trading.
It's great to see the blueprint in the house tonight. Erin McGowan put women's boxing on the map in
100%.
Australia. She's looking beautiful and opened up a new gym. It's great to see her at HBF Stadium.
I was actually fortunate enough to go on a few trips when we were representing Australia together, Erin McGowan, so that's how far back we go. She was an unbelievable talent, a real trailblazer for women's boxing, that's for sure.
Wasn't she? And Louisa Hawton looking to achieve similar status here.
A great punch just before by Ruiz. That was probably the best punch of the fight, Nathan.
Yeah, certainly. And just, once again, just a big swing and a miss there. But when she's in the pocket, she's good. Don't get me wrong. She's really good. But just hasn't been close enough to her opponent enough to make it a fight tonight.
Ruiz down in round 2.
Yeah, so an automatic, well, you would think a 10-8 round.
Yes, absolutely.
For round number 2. Hence, that's why we're saying she really needed that stoppage. And that was evident after 6 rounds. Ruiz puts the hand up there and she's celebrating. Whether she's trying to confuse the judges as well, I'm not sure.
Taking notes from Angelo Hyder.
Yeah.
You can see some replays, and let's have a look at the footwork of Lulu. It hasn't been exploited tonight because she's been allowed to do whatever she wants to do, and those feet have been razzle-dazzle and going left all night. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, and she just keeps on getting away with these points. A really great boxing exhibition from Bang Bang Lulu.
It has been. It really has been. Starting to look pretty marked up, I've got to say, in the other corner, in the red corner, Viviana Ruiz. Here we go, the 10th and final round, and the reward for the win of the WBA Oceania flyweight title. That is for the winner. Then our semi-main event, Steve Gago and Blake Minto is next. Got 2 minutes left of this contest. And for me, Bang Bang Lulu has dominated since the opening seconds and will continue to.
Message from the corner from Hawton would be basically, don't do anything silly, just you've got this one in the bag, would you think, Nathan?
100%. I mean, she's trying to find some right hands now, is Viviana Ruiz, and that's exactly what she needs to do. She needs to knock her out to get this victory for sure, but let me tell you, there is tracks in this canvas tonight because she has just been circling and circling and circling all night.
She can go for another 10 rounds. That's
fresh as. Smiling all the way through it as we see a great exhibition.
And opens up so much doors in her future now. She's back.
Huge opportunities for Louisa Hawton. Huge opportunities over the next 12 to 18 months.
Good right hand from Ruiz over the top.
Final 30 seconds.
You'd think we'll see one final flurry here from Ruiz, staking one final claim to try and salvage something here. It's a good right hand from Ruiz to close out this round.
She definitely needed it.
She's been out-thought, out-punched, and out-manoeuvred, has the champion Viviana Ruiz. It has just been one of those nights. Bang Bang Lulu has been absolutely exceptional, and well done to her.
Bit of a warning at the end of the fight from Gary Ingraham, but both girls celebrating. But
wow, have I missed something? Because the Maloney boys, Ben Sava and Viviana Ruiz, are all celebrating.
I still think it was a great fight, but we're expecting it to go one way based on what we saw.
100%. I mean, yeah.
She's just cleaner. As you said, Nathan, she was circling, and Viviana couldn't land that punch that you said that was open. and credit to Borden, she just was able to get out of the way.
And she's having fun in there, and she had fun all night. Boxing up a storm. Really game from Viviana Ruiz. She tried her heart out, but maybe just the game plan and the execution wasn't 100% there tonight, unfortunately.
Viviana Ruiz celebrating.
Put your hands together for both fighters. Please, ladies and gentlemen, they deserve your applause. We go to the judges' scorecards. And Judge Bill Seth scores the contest 97 to 92. Judge Vince Pergoliti scores the contest 95 to 94. And Judge Rob Rosso scores the bout 95 to 94. All to your winner by unanimous decision. And new WBA Oceania champion, Louisa Lulu Bang Bang Hawton.